If you're wondering why I'm looking down or what I'm focusing on, I'm taking some stitches out. I have not posted about the most recent venture in my life, but I haven't really talked about it here. And I've also recorded probably about a dozen different videos that once I recorded them, it was just sort of, felt like a little therapy session, and then I didn't want to edit. Like, I'm already a different person than I was half an hour ago, you know? So to catch you up incredibly quickly, in December, I decided to start teaching myself how, I'm too excited talking about it. I decided to start teaching myself how to sew, figured out how to sew what I wanted to sew, opened up an Etsy store, and now I've sold about 630 bags. So that's what I'm working on right now. It was a little side fun thing that I thought was just gonna, you know, I would get over within a week. And now it's a full-blown obsession business. It's been nice to be making something without my entire livelihood depending on the momentum of like a viral video. I've been in a real space of not wanting to fight with the internet, not wanting to over-explain myself to the internet, not needing to necessarily update the internet with every little thing that I'm thinking or feeling, realizing where sometimes I've done that and it's been a trauma response. Like most people, being home, coming home, there's been a little bit of, I've been journaling a lot lately. Okay, this is from Shinola, not a product placement, it's just, you can go, I mean, if you're in Michigan, if you're in Detroit, you can actually go and you can get your initials or whatever you want sort of burned on the cover of these books. They're very nice journals, highly recommend, love them, love a hardcover, feels very official. After sitting here and like pouring my little baby heart out, I made a list of how can I best help myself. How can I best help myself? Number one, when I realize what I need to say or what boundary I need to set, what doesn't work for me anymore, whenever I realize how I'll be moving forward, gotta voice it. I'm a person that sometimes the moment passes and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have said this. I wish, oh God. I just shut down. I just went quiet. So you know what? If I gotta bring it up at a later conversation, if I gotta call a family meeting, if I gotta send it in a text message, if I'm interested in continuing relationship with other people, if I'm interested in growing with other people, at some point, gotta say the thing. Even if I gotta cry through it, which maybe that's why the text message is better. Because I am a crier and a shutter downer, you know? I'll deal with it, I'll figure it out. This isn't, you're not getting it, so I'm just gonna figure it out for myself. Individual type baby, just fun, normal things. Communicating is not just about saying it. Sometimes communicating is about doing it. I don't really want to have this conversation anymore. I don't want to talk about this in this way or this person in this way, or there's a lot of gossip happening, right? A lot of talking about things but not fixing them. Might have not very much to offer. Besides, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. You know, maybe I need to leave the room. A second way for me to best help myself, say no. Say no, and don't leave that no up for negotiation. I don't want to do this. I don't like how that feels. I can't be there at that time. I can't be there in that way. Which follows into the third one so well, which is don't over-explain, but don't assume. Tricky. I'm not gonna have to give you an entire backstory as a way of giving you enough reasons why it's okay, because I'm not asking for permission to say no. I'm just saying that thing you requested, that thing you want, that way that you want me to be, can't do it, period. Number 4, when possible, put down the weight of what happened or didn't happen before and use that instead as valuable insight into the possibility that no longer works for me. I couldn't do anything then, but I can now, and it doesn't need to be in the form of continuing to be in this loop, this traumatic loop, doing things the way that as if I were a child again, of how I survived in a situation or how I disconnected in a situation, like reminding myself I'm okay, I can expect more. If from anyone, at least myself. And again, this, you know, we can always leave the room. That's the key. There's no retreating. Ooh, okay. I love a visual. I use when it comes to music, when it comes to writing, when it comes to explaining things to friends, I love using like a visual. They tend to be very water-based, very boat-based. I lived most of my life around a gas dock. So that's just where my mind goes. I got a lot of tattoos that have to do with anchors and waters and sailing and swimming. And this one's not actually a water visual. This is a garden visual. So the way that I saw myself was sitting in a garden, right? Just sitting on a little stool in a beautiful garden. I'm plucking, I'm pruning, could you prune? Yeah, you prune, right? Do you prune? Whatever. I'm trimming shit, okay? I'm not leaving that garden. I'm grounded. I'm sitting here and I'm speaking to you and I'm okay. And so what I wrote was, there's no retreating if I'm grounded and comfortable in my own garden. Right? I'm not running from anything. I'm here. Okay? So, and I got the shears, bitch. Be careful where you walk. And then the final thing I wrote was, care more by caring less. And then I wrote, less of the mess, more of the message. I don't know. The Lord was speaking to me today. I don't know. Spirit. Okay, the universe. The little demon inside of me that writes songs and choruses. Something was talking to me today. There's the chaos of what's happening, right? There's the mess of it all. But underneath that is actually the lesson, is actually the message, is actually the reflection. It's not actually about how that person said that thing or what that person didn't do that you expected. It's in your expectation. It's in your missed moment, or it's in the moment that's coming up that it's time to get ready for. Anyway, so I don't know. That's, a little wisdom corner with Tonjes, a little sewing corner with me. These were some things that I was writing down today, and I hope that I remember them, and I hope that I move forward using them, because I do think that this is all advice I would give to a friend, and if it's advice that I would give to a friend, and it might actually be advice that I need to listen to. And sometimes it's so much easier to give other people advice. It's so much easier to focus on other people's stuff and see just like, strategically even, of just like where all the parts go. And you're like, oh, okay, well, if you move in that direction, then that opens up for you. But when you're in it, anyway, I'm going to go sew this cute little bunny bag that someone just ordered. If you want to check out any of the stuff that I'm making, the link is below. OopsieBagsie on Etsy and Instagram. There's a bunch of other videos on this channel. Some of them are going to memberships, some of the early stuff. So enjoy what you can while you can. If it's not already there, because I do feel like I got a little one night and put everything unlisted just because I was in the mood and I could. Let me know below in the comments if any of this was helpful, if any of it resonated with what you're going through, and maybe I will share some more of the little, the little coaching that I do for myself all of the time. Did I tell you that I threw out all of my journals before I left Los Angeles? Anyway, say hi to your grandmas for me, because I got a place to go. People to touch like face for much, and I will see you when I see you. Bye. Oh my God, this mic is itching me. It's itching me. It's itching me. Oh my God, babe.